Hi, I'm Max Pab, and today I'm going to be doing a video where I talk about Art Squad dolls. If you haven't been watching some of my more recent videos, I've been doing videos where I talk about different doll brands out there, just kind of familiarize myself more with dolls, but also to connect with them, with dolls that I can't buy. This doll brand I actually own, though. I own 2 of the dolls out of 4, and I'm pretty interested in them. I want the other 2 very badly. So let's talk about it. These dolls are called Art Squad. If at any point I call them art class, I do apologize. Because when I did my reviews on them and unboxing them, I definitely called them art class many times, so apologies. So we have Art Squad dolls, which were released in July 1st of 2022, made by Just Play. And like I said, I do own 2 of these dolls. I have, which we'll get into in a minute. But I remember their release being I don't know, pretty big. The company got quite a few YouTubers to do videos on them. It was right around the time that they did one of the toy, I don't remember what they're called, where they go and look at all the current dolls or dolls that are going to be releasing soon, and they did their own thing, I guess. You had to go to a building for all these YouTubers, and there were a bunch of gimmicks for each of them, because each of them, which we'll see, have their own gimmick. So yes, so they released in July 1st of 2022, and like I said, the best way to promote dolls is to promote them well. And I definitely think in the beginning there's a lot of hype of people, just different YouTubers showing them, and then nothing, no one talked about that ever since, which is kind of sad because I love them. I have 2 of them, and I did get them on sale, both of them on sale, but I love them. I think they're such a cool concept. So like I said, there are 4 dolls in the lineup named Nini. If I say any of their names wrong, I do apologize. Nini, Vanna, Lady T, and Andy. And I did find something. They were originally only sold at Camp, C-A-M-P, a family experience company, and then they were later sold in other stores like Target. They're sold on Amazon, probably Walmart, probably other ones. I got my first one at Target. So yeah, we have the ones that I have just to show are Lady T. Look at her. And then we also have Vanna, and both my eyes on Lady T have fallen off, and one on Vanna, which I think they look so pretty on the dolls, the little eyeshadow pieces, but again, they don't stay on super well. And then this one's just, oops, Lady T fell over. This one's hanging on for dear life, but it will fall off. But I do think it's a really cool concept. So if you can't already tell, these dolls are inspired by caricature art. I don't know if I'm saying that right, and when I first heard people referencing that, I was like, what? I didn't know what that meant, so I did have to look it up. And caricature, I don't think I'm gonna be able to say that word right, is, because I looked it up, because I was like, I don't know what that means, is when you go to, the only thing I can think of that I've seen it, because I don't have a lot of places near me that would do it, maybe our local fair, and then they draw the really big heads, and then they look different, interesting. I don't see that with these dolls, other than the big heads. I just think they're so pretty, but a lot of people, from what I remember people talking about, is they didn't like the dolls, so they didn't like their face. I love it, but I do have to say, I'm biased. I love just different dolls, and these are so different. They're big faces and small bodies, and I don't know, I think they're really cool. But I do remember hearing people say, oh my god, her shirt is riding up. It is short. Oh, she's got I never knew that they had painted bras on, but her shirt is definitely very short. My gosh. Oh my god. I never knew that. They have apparently a painted bra on. I've never personally attempted to look, but her shirt be riding up. Okay. So, is that what I wrote? People referred to them as looking like, oh, caricature is what people refer to them as looking like. And then I said that I didn't know what that meant. Blah, blah, blah. It's the drawings, amusement parks, whatnot. I like that I wrote whatnot. I love my like little random notes. Anyways, and then I did add, I don't personally think that they do, but I also don't have a lot of experience with that kind of like style of art, or if it is referencing anything else specifically. That's just what I did, a basic little, what does the word caricature mean? Anyways, I'm just obsessed. Also, I love when people put blush over the nose. Like, I think the full looks so pretty. You could just, I love them so much. Anyways, so the basic concept, because most doll lines have some sort of like basic concept idea surrounding them, you know, Monster High, they're monsters, Ever After High, the fairy tale characters, Rainbow High, they're rainbow inspired-esque. OMG, I don't really know if they have one other than they're supposed to be the big siblings to the Tots, and I don't know if the Tots have one, but typically a doll line picks a specific thing that they are, you know, centering their doll line around. And for Art Squad dolls, that was some sort of, well, obviously Art Vibes, as that's their literal name, but also each doll had their own specific gimmick that they did. And with my dolls, I can personally talk about it, but I only have Lady T and Vanna. I think her name's Vanna, but I keep saying Vanna as in V and Hannah, because her name is spelled like Hannah with a V. But anyways, I can only speak personally on them if theirs worked, not the other two, which is Nini and Andy. I don't know if their gimmicks work, but Nini has etching, so her skirt piece you can like draw in, so it's black and then you draw and it's like rainbow underneath. That's such a really cool concept. One of the ones that I really want, still don't have. Think the concept's really cool, don't know if it works. Then Lady T has stencils. Andy has beading. Again, I don't have Andy, so, but I can't see how they could mess up beading. And then Vanna has painting, and each of them I think have markers that come with them, and you can like color in their photo, but their outfits are also like a blank space. You can see her undershirt is white with a little bit of black, and then her pants, those are also for the markers to be used on their clothing, so you can personally customize their clothing. And then they would come with other pieces like gigantic earrings that you could also color, which I did color the accessory pieces, just not the clothing. Like, I didn't want to ruin it. I just wanted to test out how well they work, and I think they're really cute because, again, you can customize them. Are they big chunky accessories? Yes, but I grew up with Ever After High. I love Ever After High. They've got chunky accessories. And then we have my, she fell. And then we have Vanna, who I also customize. Now, personally, I prefer the markers rather than Vanna's paint on here. And then the earrings always fall out, as you can tell. Both Lady T and Vanna are only wearing one earring personally. And then some of their other gimmicks, the eyes thing, so there's like, they each come with like little eyeshadow things. They just stick onto the eyes. They're stickers. Again, they both fall out. I put them on Lady T. They would not stay. Vanna's, she's only wearing one. That tells you that it didn't stay very well. So yeah, that help you on whether or not they work. So Vanna's paint, I was a little nervous for because I didn't get her when she originally first came out. So I was nervous that the paint would be dried up, but the paint actually, I still have it, and it's still paint, it still paints, it's not dried up, which is super nice. It's been opened. So I was pretty excited about Vanna. Everything worked, the paint worked, it looked nice. I liked the marker concept better, but I just think that I'm better with markers. than I am with paint. Lady T's stenciling personally for me didn't work, and I don't know if I just did something wrong, but I felt like the stamps weren't very, like, they didn't pick up a lot at all. I had to add water to it, and even then it didn't work. And then even when I had water on the stamp and I could stamp and the stamp itself worked, the stencils just didn't work. Like, you would use the stencil on like a piece of paper and it wouldn't look good. It was just easier to use markers with the stencils rather than the stamp piece that it came with, but it was still a cool concept. I also really do like their clothing. I think they're cute. I've seen people take the shorts off because they don't like it, but I personally like how they look and what they come with. Vanna keeps falling over and it's bothering me. I like their fashion and how they look, and again, like I said, I like their face as well. So, like, obviously I was for the dolls, and I love, oh, just look how cute her outfit is. Okay, and then I also love that their stand is the same stand for each doll, it's just in different colors, but they made it like custom. It's not just like a random stand that they could give them. It's a paint palette, and that's super cool concept because, again, they're supposed to be all some sort of art revolving around it, and here it is. And then I don't know, I just thought that was cute. And then I also like these dolls a lot because they were all somewhat revolving around art, which is also super neat. I don't know, I like little art gimmicks. I don't know if I would have loved it as a kid, but their art gimmicks are fun, and it was fun to do, even if it only lasted a few seconds. I don't think I really had much on these dolls other than that, just like talking about that. I did say that I didn't think that they sold very well. I just didn't see a lot of people after the original release really talk about them or even get the others, because I think they got like one doll and then you had to buy the rest. And I didn't see many people talk about them after that, so I don't know how well they sold. I also saw some people say, like, quality wise, people didn't like them. So yeah. Again, I personally liked them, but I did see them go on sale quite often. You can still get them in stores if you're interested. But yeah, in case you're wondering, they have my favorite form of articulation, which is like the Ever After High Monster High type of Barbie Extra articulation, which is movement of the head. I don't think they really have a tilt, but they have head movement, arm, elbow, and wrist, and then leg and knees, so they can properly sit and they can hold stuff. Also, their shoes are rubbery. That's interesting. I just feel like they definitely put in effort, and I really like that about these dolls. I wish that they had done better, and I feel like maybe if the faces look different, people might have liked them a little bit better, but I love them. I love them so much, and I wish that we would get more, just because, but I do need to get the other two, so maybe I shouldn't say that. But yeah, that's kind of all that I have on these dolls. If you have any, please let me know your thoughts, or if you are thinking about them and want to get them, please let me know your thoughts, because I don't know, I just think they're so cute. I do want to say, like, kind of like a lame design is like, here's pockets, but it's literally a piece of thick plastic stitch there, so like I can definitely see where they're coming from, but I like the concept of bringing art into dolls. I don't know how successful it's ever been, but the other recent one that I can think of is like the Be Kind dolls that are at Walmart. So I don't know how well having some sort of like art gimmick is successful with these dolls, as neither of those lines are doing the greatest. But I can't think of any others, so maybe there are some that were successful. I have no clue. None seem to cross my mind, though. I guess Rainbow High, the newest one, is like bringing slime into that. I don't know if that's considered art, but yeah, because there's only been one release, there's only been 4 dolls. There's just not a lot to talk about, but I do want to keep this doll line in my heart and in the front of my brain, as I have 2 of them. You can tell that I keep picking up Vanna, Lady T, but Vanna is my first, and probably out of the 2, still my favorite. She's just so pretty. She is so pretty, but yeah. So that's all that I have for these dolls. If you have any questions, if I forgot anything, like you're missing some key detail points in these dolls, let me know. Hi, Vanna. But yeah, I'm MacToHub. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah. Bye.